Hey guys, it's Siobhan with ToKittyandBeyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a new moon reading for the Libra new moon, which is officially peaking tomorrow, October 16th, but we do have the moon in Libra at the moment. So this energy is already here, the portal is already open, and I wanted to pull some cards and see what messages want to come through for this Libra new moon. Now, normally new moons are a time of new beginnings, and it's a really great opportunity to start fresh with a clean slate. There's often a lot of renewal that can be available to us around a new moon. This new moon feels a little bit different energetically. It feels a little bit heavier, a little bit denser. It almost feels like a full moon in the intensity. So like full moons are always about releasing and purging and letting go and things coming to a head and kind of getting to their breaking point and then needing to be expressed either in a way that is healthy or otherwise. It really is just about those things coming up to be addressed, and I feel as though this new moon is sort of like that, but we'll see what the cards have to say. So this is just a general reading, no sign specific or anything like that. It's just for the collective for this new moon energy, and this will be lasting for the duration of the new moon cycle. So any of the messages here today, just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just not for you. And whenever you click on this video, if there's something here for you, then it's non-time specific, then those messages are for you. All right, so let's get into it. I'm not going to be using any kind of a spread because I just felt like let's just do a freestyle. Look at that. I split the deck and there's the moon card. So I really need to get an altar cloth because it's really loud and I don't like shuffling on hard tables. Okay. All right, so Libra, new moon. Two Cups cards. Lots of emotion. The World. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Whoa. Two of Pentacles. There's that moon card back again. Great. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is interesting because the Six of Pentacles came up in the Mercury retrograde reading that I did just the other day. So that's interesting that it's come back again. So this energy is still here. It's still with us. It's still lingering around. And okay, so let's see. The Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. So this is a good start to the reading. These are really positive energies of emotional giving and receiving and sharing with friends and celebration. The only caveat to that, the only thing that I want to mention with the Six of Cups is that it can be memories of the past, and this new moon I feel like it's going to be bringing up a lot of memories from the past in terms of what we're emotionally working through, and that Three of Cups can be in regard to friendships or get-togethers or things from present or past that held a lot of emotional sway for you. So this could be family and friends, relationships, things like that, because we come together, we really trust these people. Those are the people that we want to tell when something good or something bad happens. So it's interesting that these two are coming up back to back. There could be memories of people that you've done that with who are no longer in your life, or who are in your life, but maybe there's just a change in the dynamic of the relationship. And the World card is huge. Like, this is a big, big ending slash cyclical new beginning, right? So that's every new moon is the ending of the full moon cycle. Every full moon is the ending of that cycle, or you know what I mean. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but every beginning is an ending and every ending is a beginning. So it's all connected in this big circle of life, and the world is about that exactly. The Page of Pentacles I see as an offer or something, working towards something, possibly even learning something new or seeing something in a new way and then making that physically apply to your life. So, you know, it's almost like when we learn something new and we change our perspective on the world or how we interact within relationships, we start to act differently. We start to want different things. We start to change our environment. We start to think more or think differently on how we want to invest our time, our energy, our money, whatever it is. This could be an offer coming in from outside. It could be coming in from somebody in your social circle or somebody in your inner circle. There could be good news that's coming. There could be money that's coming. The Ace of Wands, inspiration. So this is a new idea or something that you feel passionate about. It's a new beginning. It's something that sparks a fire within you. It's an opportunity for new growth as well. So with that Page of Pentacles, this could most definitely be an idea that you want to put into action and either invest money into or invest your time into, or something that can help you in the future to bring in more money. So in that sense, yeah, it's an investment. The Two of Pentacles is balancing the money. It's balancing physical health. It's balancing emotions with the physical and how you act and what you want to create. It's kind of that juggling act of, okay, I've got this one area of my life figured out. Now I'm going to be focusing on this other area because it's connected to that one, and so on and so forth. And it's just a constant kind of, infinite cycle here as well. So that the infinity cycle, the cycle of life, all of these things are connected and they're one thing. And when we find balance, when we are aware of what needs to be in balance or what could be in better balance, that's when we can actually start taking action towards that. The Moon card here, though, is a little tricky. This is the energy of the unconscious. So the moon is the subconscious mind. It's the unknown. So there may be fear around going into the unknown or having completed a cycle. It's like, where do I go now? Where do I go from here? And there may be a tendency to kind of look back. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think looking back can be productive if you are using it for awareness, right? If you're looking back and you're looking at cycles and you're looking at past relationships and you're looking at experiences that you've been through or choices that you've made, and you start to see patterns and you start to understand the motivations at a deeper level of why those things took place or why you chose those things, that can help greatly in being able to progress forward, move forward, and make choices that, if it's, moving away from a pattern that didn't serve you, with conscious awareness, choosing something different, or, saying, oh, that cycle really worked for me. It was very successful. Okay, let's keep doing that and just adding more wisdom and experience that we've gained along the way to that set of choices or those experiences. I hope that's making sense. The Moon card is balance as well, right? Because we've got the domesticated dog and the wild dog, the wolf. These are two aspects of our mind. These are two aspects of everything. It's all polarity. And it's that infinite connectedness between all things. So it's finding balance between those things and finding the balance of freedom and control, the balance of empowerment and action, the balance of fear and trust. how can we create harmony in those equations and be able to balance ourselves and then find balance and create more balance in our reality. The Six of Pentacles here is again that balance. So the Mercury retrograde reading, there was a lot of balance implied in that as well. There was a couple of these scales that showed up, and we're in Libra season, so this is exactly what it's all about. Libra is the sign of balance. It has the scales right in the imagery. So it really is about balancing ourselves and then balancing our relationships, because those things are interconnected, right? We cannot have balance within ourselves if we have imbalance within our relationships, and we cannot have balance in our relationships if we have imbalance in ourselves. So those two things need to work together to create that kind of harmony, to have that kind of balance. So let's get some clarifiers. What do I want to clarify? The Six of Pentacles, because this has come up twice now. Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords is communication, thought, action, linear aspects of life, transformation as well. It's the conscious mind. And it's how we communicate, it's how we talk to people, it's how we interact. The Queen is the highest aspect of that in the feminine principle. So she's receptive. She doesn't get out of her throne to go and meet anybody in their territory. She's like, okay, you come to me, and if I can help you, I'll help you. And if you are at all not vibing with me, then I'm sorry, but you gotta go, respectfully. So let's see, the Moon card. The Nine of Wands. Oops. Nine of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. So there seems to be a lot of earth energy here with all of these Pentacles cards, which is interesting because it's an air sign new moon. So it's very much about, I guess, money, finances, physical health, that kind of thing. So whatever it is that we're trying to find balance in, it could be in finances, it could be in our physical health, and all of the things are connected, right? Like all of the areas of our life that we think are separate, like our career and our friendships and our family and our emotional self and our mental self and our physical health, they are all connected. And in that is something that we can work with. In that knowledge is something we can work with, because when we start to heal one area, another area comes up and is available for healing as well, if it needs it. Okay, so what's this new idea, Ace of Wands? Or new action, new potential. Page of Swords, okay. So we've got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So we've got sort of this beginning stage and this matured stage, and then we've got the the Moon card on the bottom of the deck again. So this moon energy is obviously very important. We're doing a new moon reading here today, so that's what we're looking into. But the moon itself, especially in its darkest state, which is what the new moon is it's that darkness where we don't necessarily see things clearly. We don't have that light to bring certain things to our awareness, to our consciousness. And so things that come up may seem more frightening or more challenging than they would in the light of day or in the light of a full moon, when we have that access to at least some level of illumination. So the Page of Swords here is looking to learn how to communicate better. He hasn't mastered his art yet. You know, this can be immature forms of communication, such as gossip or rumor spreading or spying, that kind of thing. It's looking for information, it's communicating, but in emotionally less mature way or a mentally less mature way. But it's part of the process of learning. And in the highest aspect of the Page of Swords, he's very concerned with how he can learn more to be able to gain that level of experience and wisdom that will get to that higher level of like Queen and King of Swords. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. Oh my God, that's ridiculously too many. Sorry, no. We also have 2 pages here, so there's a lot of energy of new beginnings, obviously. It's still a new moon, even though it can feel a little bit more like a full moon, it's still a new moon. So we do have this new cycle, the ending and beginning. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. This is a really great omen, a really great message, I should say, of financial abundance. It's really being able to sustain yourself and feel secure and enjoy the fruits of your labors, and to sit there and be able to take a rest because you've worked really hard to get there and now you get to enjoy it. Does take a lot of self-discipline, and there's a lot of balance that comes with that. With these 2 trees in the background, it's almost like the moon card's 2 pillars here. It's those gateways that you have to go through. It's those transition states that you move through. And I'm just realizing I didn't talk about the 9 of Wands. I just kind of skipped over that. The 9 of Wands is that the wounded warrior. He's a little bit reserved or guarded because he's been through a lot and he's had a lot happen, and he's, you know, really acted sometimes a little rashly. So he's, you know, he's been through the ringer, and he's still willing to keep moving forward, but he's just a little bit cautious about it, which is fine, because especially when you're in the moon realm, right? When you're diving deep into that unconscious realm, the liminal space, that unknown, there's naturally going to be some fear, and that can bring up things in us that you know, is survival. We want to be cautious. We want to make sure that we're going to be okay moving through that space. 3. Oh. Okay, so the 8 of Swords and the Devil card in reverse. This can be breaking free from something. Breaking free from addictions, patterns, cycles, karmic choices that were made out of a lack of awareness of why those choices were being made. So it's that 8 of Swords energy of feeling trapped, but really in reality there's nothing stopping you, and the only reason you feel trapped is because those thoughts have been allowed to trap you, and those thoughts are created by you. But a lot of the time what happens is that even though we have thoughts that, or beliefs that are our own, they're not actually our own, because we've been taught them, or we've integrated them from experiences with other people. There's beliefs that we learn over time. They're not inherent. They didn't come with, you know, they didn't come with us. They were created here. And those are those thoughts that are disempowering, that stop us from being able to move forward, to be abundant, to do new things and feel confident about it, to create balance and to feel abundant, and to be able to communicate and provide and do all of these wonderful things that we try to do in our day-to-day life. That Devil energy is really ungrounding. Just, you know, it's overwhelming. It's really disempowering, because when we feel ungrounded, we automatically are disempowered because we're not stable. We're not secure. We're not able to move forward with decisiveness, with action, with a real sense of self. When we're ungrounded, we can oftentimes feel disconnected from ourselves, and therefore from the people around us as well. I want to see what this 6 of Cups is here for. Okay, so the 4 of Wands, and the Judgment card went flying down onto the floor. So, this could be a decision that's made or a call to action. There's a lot of celebration up in this area, so I feel like there was a judgment that was made or some level of new awareness that was gained that freed or will free whoever is available to this kind of shift consciously through this period of time. So there is a reason for celebration, because it's like an era has ended, and potentially it was an era of self-limitation, beliefs that were disempowering, which then translated to actions that were disempowering. So this is actually a really good reading. I see a lot of potential here for growth, awareness, freedom, empowerment, positive change, abundance, financial abundance, abundance of time, health, wealth, friendship. There's a little bit of, feeling a little bit unsure, and I think that's just part of the process. That's just normal, right? We go through these phases, and we just kind of have to keep moving when we feel like we aren't where we want to be, I guess. So let's grab some oracle cards. I achieve with integrity. Oh, I like that. Because there's a lot of achievement here. There's that Four of Wands energy. The Three of Cups energy is a celebration of some kind. It's some level of achievement. It's not the full completion of it, but it's these small wins that we want to celebrate for ourselves and for others, like with others. There's something new being built, I feel like. But it's not completely brand new. It's getting a new level of, what's the word? Achievement, yeah. It's getting a new level of achievement. And this is being done with integrity, because that devil energy, it brings us out of our integrity, especially if there's limiting beliefs around being able to be successful or being able to achieve something or attain something or become something. So when we're in our integrity, that's when we're most likely to be able to achieve something that's in alignment with ourselves. Because when we're in integrity, we are empowered, because we're trusting ourselves and we are honoring that truth that lies within us. Okay. Anything else for the new moon in Libra? Ooh, I advance through my own abilities. So this is great. This is like serious leveling up. This is a big level up. For those who resonate with this, I achieve with integrity, and I advance through my own abilities. This is huge. This is honoring your truth. This is creating and manifesting from that authenticity. This is empowering yourself and taking action. This is being inspired, moving forward, tapping into the unconscious and some of those things through memories, through dreams, through emotional connectivity, and being able to advance through that, being able to create something or be inspired to grow something even more that you've already created. Honing your talents, using your talents to be able to free yourself and to be able to create the wealth and the abundance and the stability that's really going to benefit you long term and contribute to your overall happiness and fulfillment. This is actually a really good reading. I was expecting this energy to be really heavy and dense, and I'm pleasantly surprised that this new moon energy is really bringing in actually a lot of freedom and liberation and a lot of success. So if this is, if I'm looking at this just in terms of career, this is a really big advancement in career. This could be offers coming in, people wanting to invest, people wanting to buy, people wanting to support your work. This can be benefactors. This can be you creating something that will bring in more revenue, or doing something that will boost your revenue or your earning capability, or that level of achievement that you can attain. It's self-sufficiency as well. It's knowing that you created this, and you've learned and you've grown and you've evolved, and now you've achieved something that's worth celebrating. This is a really nice energy. So congratulations to those of you who resonate with this, or those of you who want to use this energy to be able to advance, to integrate, to achieve, and to really tap into your own personal skills, talents, and abilities, especially as they are in integrity or in alignment with who you are at soul level. So that's it for the new moon reading. If you guys are interested in learning more about who you are at soul level and what some of these skills and abilities may be, and how you can create and manifest abundance in your life by ending old cycles of self-limiting thoughts and actions, then please reach out to me for an Akashic record reading. It's a soul realignment modality Akashic record reading. So we go into who you are at soul level, looking into your soul blueprint, the energetic signatures and qualities that will be most abundant for you when you express yourself through that authenticity. And clearing and looking into all of these karmic blocks and restrictions and patterns that have gone against who you are at soul level, so that you can bring them to your awareness and free yourself from them, which is exactly what these two cards are indicating. And being able to manifest abundance with that clearing, with that integration of who you really are, and being able to remember and act in a way that's in alignment with who you are at soul level. All right, guys, so if you guys are interested in booking an Akashic reading with me, a tarot reading, or a holographic Usui Reiki session, all of the information will be in the description box below. And I also just launched a merch line. So if you guys are interested in ToKittyandBeyond products, I've got sweatshirts, mugs, tote bags, that kind of thing. You can check out the link in the description box below at Teespring. So that's the affiliate. I will have it more accessible in the future. I'll have a YouTube store, but for now it's over on Teespring. So if you guys are interested, go check that out. I've ordered myself a hoodie. I can't wait for it to get here. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening, for supporting. Please share the video if it resonated with you, or you think it's going to resonate with somebody else. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. I love you, and we'll see you next time.